It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, a WIAA Division IV sectional semifinal between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Onalaska Luther Knights. The KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week is brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, better service, better parts at an O'Reilly's near you. The Breakfast Club and Pub on Main Street in downtown La Crosse. Breakfast with a flair. Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, tractor, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart. Ace of La Crosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. Clayson Buick GMC. Discover the difference at Clayson Buick GMC on La Crosse's south side. Palinger Electric. Commercial and industrial electrical contractors. Palinger Electric. Festival Foods in the Three Rivers Plaza. It's the little things at Festival Foods. Kirchner Custom Builders, commercial and residential builders. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Now let's go courtside at Arcadia High School with KQEG's Rick Wilson and Art Fay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Arcadia High School. Tonight, it's a Division IV sectional semifinal between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Onalaska Luther Knights. Hi, everybody. Rick Wilson tonight bringing you the game along with Art Fay. And boy, Art, this is one beautiful facility, isn't it?
It is. We're in the Ron Wanek Arena here and just opened up on January 4th. It's a community building as well tied to the high school. And we've got a walking track around the top, a brand new floor, and it's shiny and new, and it's filled with high school kids and fans of Aquinas and Luther tonight.
Well, they told us, we talked to the athletic director, Bruce, and he said that they just opened this like January 4th, I believe he told us. So it is that new, folks. It is that new. It's still brand new and shiny, as Art said. And tonight, we've got a pretty exciting game between Aquinas and Luther. Now, maybe we'll start by talking a little bit about Aquinas. We watched them come up. You know, they finished the season, 1-11 in the conference, I think. Not very strong season for them. But then they go into that first game against Osseo Fairchild. They won that game. They went to Regis. We thought, this is going to be a tough one. They're going up against the number 2 seed, and they won that one. And then they went to Fall Creek and won that one too.
Well, kind of an unlikely run here. You got a 7 seed, and coming into this, they had their problems. But coming in the tournament run, they're having a great run. That might be just a little bit of, playing in the MVC during the course of the year and playing a lot of tough competition. And they come in here at number 7 seed going up against the number 4. And they've got every chance tonight to win this one, as does Luther.
Now, of course, as we know, and probably most people know by now, Chris Wilson was injured in that game last Saturday. A pretty serious injury. He's on the bench with crutches, I think. And, there he is. He's underneath the basket right now on crutches, and he's done for the rest of the season. And he was their number 3 scorer. So that kind of, I don't know. Do they have someone that can replace him?
Well, I think that'll be a real key tonight, Rick, because Aquinas, when they defeated Fall Creek, they went about 7 deep into their lineup. They really didn't go very deep at all into their bench. And Will Skimp and Matt Reutemann came in off the bench. So the key is going to be somebody else picking up that 9 points a game, 10 points a game that Chris Wilson had there, and the ball handling. Because right now they're going to come into this contest and they're going to be looking for a lot of scoring from people like Gavin Wetzel and Quinn Miskowski. And then after that, somebody's going to have to step up.
Somebody will, yeah. Now for the other side of the coin, Luther coming in here tonight, 14-11 overall, 8-4 in conference. Finished in a 3-way tie in the Cooley Conference with Black River Falls and GET. They beat Durand, who was, I believe, with Durand the number 2 seed or
number 1 seed.
They were the number 1 seed, and they beat them by 17 points. They were not fooling around. So, they're coming in here tonight probably feeling pretty strong about their team.
Well, as a number 4 seed, they won their first game against Cochran Fountain City. Then they played Mondovia, 5 seed, and they won that one handily. And they took on Durand and won by 17 points. And they come in here, and they're led by their big kid, a 6'7" inside power of Isaiah Lersch. And he's averaging about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds. But they got a couple other kids that walk onto that floor at 6'7" and 6'6" right behind them.
Schwichtenberg has had himself a great postseason here. He's averaging something like 15 points a game through these last 3 games and 57% on his 3-pointers. And Aquinas is not hitting anything like that.
No, not at all. Their outside game is not there. Joey McNamara is another one for Luther that we're going to be looking for.
Yeah.
You know, and you take a look at both these two teams, Rick, you know, as far as Luther is concerned, in the last 3 games, they've been averaging 66 points a game. Yeah. That is 11 more than their regular season average on the offense. For Aquinas, they bumped it up from 45 up to 63 in the last 3 games.
Wow.
You know, they bumped it up 18 points, so their offense really came alive.
Well, it looks like we're getting ready for the Star-Spangled Banner. All I can tell you, folks, is this is going to be a good game tonight, and I hope you'll stay with us throughout the game, and I certainly hope that turns out to be the case. It's a Division IV sectional semifinal between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Onalaska Luther Knights, and we'll be back with the tip-off after this.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas. Sofas. And more sofas. We picked out love seats. And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
Recliners. And more recliners. Dining room furniture.
Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 5-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so the Breakfast Club and Pub should be your #1 stop for breakfast or brunch. Try the Breakfast Pub Burger with egg, bacon, hash browns, and provolone cheese served up on a bun. How about some homemade corned beef hash or one of their famous tater tot dishes? They have a full bar, so have a Bloody Mary or mimosa. Try one of 16 beers on tap. The Breakfast Club and Pub at 214 Main Street, open every day till 4, under the yellow awning in downtown La Crosse.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse, Reed Magnum and Chelsea Lynn with you. Getting closer to St. Patrick's Day.
You told me we were going to do this video.
Yeah.
So this is what I brought.
Again, I come in green, but you up it to a whole nother level, which is great. These are on springs. Where do you get this stuff? You've got a hat for every. You got a hat or ears for every occasion.
That is so true.
Well, wishing all of you a happy St. Patrick's Day, and if you are into corned beef and cabbage, enjoy.
Kiss me on my Irish.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay, and we're about ready to bring you tonight's game here. But first, let's introduce the starting lineup for each team. I believe Luther will be the home team tonight. They're in black. The Aquinas Blue Golds are the visitors, and they are in the light-colored or the white-colored jerseys. And as soon as they get past the announcements here.
You know, a little sidebar tonight, Rick, you know, is Jason Barr, who's an assistant coach for Aquinas. You know, he's at this game, and he's also got 3 young ladies, his daughters, playing for the girls. So he's going all over the state following the Aquinas teams.
Well, I might be wrong. Okay, they're going to introduce Luther first. 6'2", number 1, the 6'2" senior, Brandon. A 6'6" senior, Joey McNamara. Number 20 is a 6'2" junior, Lyndon Bias. Number 24 is a 6'2" freshman, Isaiah Schwichtenberg. and number 35, 6'7" junior Isaiah Lersch.
So there's a lot of size out there for Brad Chopper and his Knights tonight.
And we will see a number of bench players out there too, because Chopper's not afraid to go to his bench, right?
Not at all. He'll platoon them in.
Okay, for the Blue Golds, number 2, a 6'2" sophomore. This is Will Skemp. Number 4, a 6'2" senior. That's Gavin Wetzel. Number 12, a 5'10" sophomore, Quinn Miskowski. Number 14, a 6'1" freshman, Jackson Flottmeyer. At number 22, 6'1" junior, Joseph Salvadelli. Coach of the Aquinas Blue Golds, Brad Reinhardt. Assistant coaches, Jeff Reinhardt, Jason Barr. And for the Luther Knights, Brad Chopper, the head coach, Paul Beckendorf and Mark Lersch, and Charlie Matzke, the assistant coaches.
Will Skemp for Aquinas getting the start for the injured Chris Wilson tonight. He's averaging about 4 points a game.
So Wetzel and Lersch, center court. And the Blue Golds get the ball.
Yeah, Wetzel got up there. He's had a nice game. He's a good kid. And he's very strong inside, and he's not afraid to take on these big guys.
Boy, he's not. There's a nice feed to Jackson Flottmeyer. Doesn't go, but what a great play. That was well done, but Flottmeyer just not able to finish that one. Back the other way now. Statler hands it back off to McNamara. Here goes McNamara. Tries to go inside. Here's the steal by Skemp. Loose ball gets kicked out of bounds. That should be Aquinas ball. Kicked by one of the Luther Knights.
You know, this brand new gymnasium too, they've got the adults sitting courtside, if you will, and the end zones are by the student sections. And it's great representation, and you know, by the introduction of the players, if you got a little bit of a more crowd advantage, I'd probably go to the Luther Knights tonight.
Yeah. Salvadelli puts one up, doesn't go. Rebound. Loose ball picked up by the Knights. And Lyndon Bias hands it off to Schwichtenberg. And this is a young man they want to keep an eye on. Schwichtenberg has had a real good postseason so far. Here's Statler now with the ball. Blue Golds look like they're working a man. And now Statler hands it back off to McNamara.
And McNamara, a big kid, and he's out on top, and Will Skemp has got that tough job of guarding him.
Ball goes up, doesn't go in, and Wetzel with the rebound. He'll hand it to Miskowski. Miskowski will bring it down. Hands it off to Skemp. Skemp back over to Flottmeyer. In the corner to Salvadelli, back to Miskowski. Oh, they're going to say he traveled.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. Slid his pivot foot there.
This is the young man, though, that can hit some three-pointers. We saw him last Friday night, hit 3 of them in the second half. Whoa, loose. Oh, almost got away from Lersch that time. Here's the shot, up and nope, off the rim it goes. Loose ball out of bounds. They're going to say Aquinas ball.
Winner of this one goes to the sectional championship, which is going to be at Eau Claire Memorial on Saturday, and that's either going to be Unity or Cameron coming from the other direction.
Pressure now by the Knights. Blue Golds get it in. Miskowski got to get it across the line. Salvadelli to Wetzel. Wetzel now will look around, give it back to Miskowski. They get it down court. Here's Skemp to Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer to Salvadelli. Back to Skemp again. Will Skemp, the guy checking in for Chris Wilson, who, as we mentioned earlier, is on crutches. Salvadelli now drives, hands it off to Wetzel. Wetzel gets slammed by Lersch, but there's going to get a foul in there.
You know, Wetzel did a nice job. He did the head fake, and he got Lersch up. But that's 6'2" against 6'7". Wetzel has to have a good night tonight for Aquinas to be successful.
Let's see if he can put this one in. There we go. First points of the game, not even a field goal. And he rolls the second one in too. So the Blue Golds step out 2-0. Here's Luther with the ball. Statler now up top. Over to McNamara. Now to Lersch. Lersch to Schwichtenberg. Schwichtenberg will step back. Nope, back to Lersch again. Blue Goals always play kind of a swarming defense. It's like their hands are everywhere. It's got to wear them down, too, after a long night of this. There we go. Brandon Statler puts it in for 2, and the Luther Knights are on the board.
Yeah, the senior guard got inside. Nice, great position for him.
2 apiece now. 14:45 left. Took them too long to get it across center court.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that. Got to have some immediacy there. And Brad Reinhardt, the head coach for Aquinas, saying, guys, you got to push it forward.
Got to get it down there. Okay, so Luther gets it in. Here's McNamara now with the ball over to Lersch. Lersch is going to take the three-point shot. Doesn't go. Rebound, loose ball. Well, they're going to call it.
I think they're going to call that against Luther.
Foul there, huh? That's 2 on Lersch already.
Yeah, that's important.
Now they don't want to see. He's got to come out.
You know,
he does.
They can bring in, the same height, but 2 on their top leading scorer within the first few minutes.
Gavin Proudfoot comes in, number 41. Blue Goals get it down this time now. Salvadelli takes it into the hoop, doesn't go. Battles for the rebound. Salvadelli gets it back again, puts it up again. No, doesn't go. Gavin Wetzel underneath. Can't get the ball. Back the other way, Schwichtenberger with it now. Schwichtenberg across to McNamara. McNamara pulls it up. Back to Schwichtenberg again. Here's Bias with the ball for the Knights. 14:03 left in the first half. 2-2, we're tied up. McNamara now. Here's Statler. Luther just looking for an opening here. And now a timeout called. Timeout called by Luther. So we'll take a timeout too, folks. While they do, we'll be back with more right after this. Don't go nowhere.
Are you thinking of building your dream home or remodeling your current commercial space? Kirshner Custom Builders can help you make your dream become a reality. They build beautiful, dramatic, creative, functional, and efficient buildings, whether it's your dream home or commercial building. Kirshner Custom Builders will coordinate every step of the process, from land purchasing to final landscaping. Visit their website at KirshnerCustomBuilders.com and get a free guide on things you must know when planning to build a custom home or renovate a commercial space. Kirshner Custom Builders, your satisfaction is their guarantee.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay from Arcadia High School, the home of a brand new arena, the Wanak Arena, home of the Arcadia Raiders. Our score 2-2 with 13:42 left. We're in the first half and all tied up. Luther with the ball now. Luther calling that timeout there. Setting up a play maybe there. Oh, they go to the hoop, doesn't get there. Oh, rebound though. Statler, and they're going to call a charge on Statler.
Oh, Wetzel in great position. He got hit. Down he went, and they call it against Statler.
So the ball comes into the Blue Golds now. And again, here's Luther with that pressure. They're going to try to keep him down from getting the ball down. They get it to Flottmeyer quickly. Now Skemp back to Miskowski. So a good long pass gets it down court for the Blue Golds. Here's Will Skemp now, Flottmeyer, and Miskowski.
We saw Miskowski last week, and he likes to drive, Rick, and when he gets down in there, he's going to just run into some big kids that are 6'6", 6'7", so his drive in there is going to have to be really clean if he can get in and score.
There they go inside to Wetzel. Wetzel spins, puts it up against Proudfoot, doesn't go.
That was partially blocked.
Back the other way they go. Shot by McNamara. Air ball. That'll be out of bounds. It should be Aquinas ball. Yeah, Gavin Proudfoot, also 6'7", so you're right. They don't lose any height bringing him in, and with Lersch on the bench.
And he's getting some great time here, but he's only a sophomore. So you can see, there's some of that sophomore nerves out there right now.
Here's Skemp driving. Hands it off to Wetzel. Wetzel now comes back out. Here's Flottmeyer for 3. And no, doesn't go. Rebound to Bias.
Flopmeyer and Salvadelli are two of the kids that they'll be looking for, the Blue Golds, to help cover some of that scoring that's left off by Chris Olson's injury on the bench.
That's Bidenbender, by the way, in there, number 25. They snuck him in while I wasn't looking. Bias with the ball now to Proudfoot. Cross court it comes. There's the three-point shot, and he got it. Isaiah Schwichtenberg puts it in for three, and our score now 5-2. Knocked away. Blue Golds unable to put one in. Back the other way they come. Schwichtenberg in the corner, takes that shot again. No, it doesn't go. Flotmeyer with the rebound, hands it to Miskowski. This time the Knights get back quickly. There's Salvadelli with the ball now to Wetzel. Wetzel to Miskowski. Will Skemp finds Salvadelli. Salvadelli inside to Wetzel. Wetzel against Proudfoot comes back out to Miskowski. Salvadelli now. Blue Golds like to go inside to Wetzel, but he's not got anywhere to go. And Salvadelli tries to put up a three, doesn't go.
You know, that has been one of the things that hasn't been really a part of the arsenal for the Blue Golds, is that three-point shot.
Statler with a putback for two. And Luther now, 7-2, steps out to a 5-point lead with 10:39 left. First half. Here's Miskowski. He drives, goes to the hoop, puts one up, doesn't go. I'm afraid the Blue Golds are hampered by that height inside there. It seems to be that Luther's just, whoa. And another charge there, this time by Proudfoot.
Well, defensively, that's a second charge that Wetzel has been able to draw.
Into the lineup comes Christian Wilm. And it looks like Schwichtenberg will sit down.
You know, we talked to Jason Barr before the game got started, Rick. You know, this 2-2-1 full court zone press, they were fully expecting that. So they practiced against it. And the Blue Golds seem to have been breaking it with the exception of that one 10-second call.
Nice feed to Flotmeyer. There we go. Flotmeyer puts it in for two. And it's 7-4.
That's not going to count. That high bounce hit the back brace. So that was out of bounds. They don't get it.
7-4. 9:52 left. Blue Golds with a chance to tie it up here. Here's Miskowski with the ball. To Salvadelli. Wetzel puts it up now. Nope. I think that might have been a block there too, Art.
Yeah, Proudfoot did a nice job getting up high and keeping his body off of Wetzel.
Yeah, Wetzel's not able to shoot over these 6'7" guys. Bidenbender, nope. Back inside, there's McNamara again. Statler will drive, kicks it back out. Here's Bidenbender with a shot for three, in and out. Rebound to Wetzel. Now Miskowski brings it the other way. 9 minutes left, first half. Salvadelli drives, pulls up, hands it to Wetzel. And a foul.
Luther goes deep into their bench, but Rick, that's a fourth team foul on Luther and no fouls yet against Aquinas.
And that one is on, who was that on, do you know? I already had one foul on Proudfoot.
It's still there.
Proudfoot goes out. No, it's on number 22. Christian Wilm, who just came in a second ago. Also in the lineup now, Andrew Sutton for the Blue Golds. There's Salvadelli for two.
Joseph Salvadelli averaging 8 points a game. They're going to need him tonight.
7-6 now. Here's McNamara with the ball for the Knights. He loses it. Salvadelli brings it down for the Blue Golds. Takes it to the hoop. He'll draw the foul.
Yep. He didn't have the numbers. He was actually 4 against 1.
Yeah.
And he went for it.
But he was going for the foul there, I think. Sal, you mentioned Miskowski liking to drive. I think Salvadelli loves to drive the lane too, but the last couple times we've seen him, he misses the first one. The last couple times he's gotten into foul trouble early. At least when we saw him at Regis, he didn't play as much in the first half. All right, second shot. Nope, misses both of them.
Yeah, Jackson Flotmeyer had the rebound, but he stepped on the end zone.
7-6. Knights by 1 and 8:40 left in the first half. Here they bring it down. There's the shot, and no, doesn't go. Rebound comes to the Knights though. Lersch back in the lineup. He's playing with 2 fouls. Here's McNamara with the ball. And he double dribbled. There's a turnover. We're going to see Beidenbender come back in, Beidenbender rather come back in now, and McNamara is going to sit down. Andrew Sutton will handle the inbound pass for the Blue Golds. 8:18 left, still 7-6.
Yeah, Joey McNamara won't be on the bench very long.
Here's Sutton with the ball now to Flotmeyer. Flotmeyer inside to Wetzel. Wetzel spins, puts it up, doesn't go. Lersch is just in the way.
Just when you're 6'7", that's tough.
From the corner, there it is. 3-pointer. Beidenbender puts it in for 3. And a timeout called. So while they take a timeout, we'll do the same thing. A timeout coming our way. We'll be back right after this on KQEG TV.
At Boyers, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that.
Love seats, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so.
Sofas, great.
Prices, great. Personality, so-so.
Recliners, great.
Prices, great. Personalities, and...
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyers Furniture.
Please?
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so the Breakfast Club and Pub should be your #1 stop for breakfast or brunch. Try the Breakfast Pub Burger with egg, bacon, hash browns, and provolone cheese served up on a bun. How about some homemade corned beef hash or one of their famous tater tot dishes? They have a full bar, so have a Bloody Mary or mimosa. Try one of 16 beers on tap. The Breakfast Club and Pub at 214 Main Street, open every day till 4, under the yellow awning in downtown La Crosse.
But their shots have always been contested.
And a foul?
Yeah, I think they called that on Sutton, I think.
Andrew Sutton.
Must have been an illegal block because I just didn't see what he did over on the far side of the court. That's the first team foul against Aquinas. Luther's got 16 fouls.
10-6 our score. Luther up by 4. 7:20 left in the first half. And Luther with the ball. Statler drives, hands it off to Proudfoot. He puts it up, doesn't go. Battle underneath, and that time Luther wins the battle, but next shot goes up, doesn't go. Out of bounds, it should be Aquinas ball.
Well, you know, as these tournaments go on, Rick, you see that the officials let them play a little rougher, and we're seeing that again tonight. I think at Regis we saw him play pretty rough.
Blue Golds with the ball now. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left. 10-6 our score. Sutton now to Flotmeyer. Here's Miskowski. Takes the shot. Got it.
They need Miskowski to score.
That's his first score tonight.
Oh, nice move. Nice move by Proudfoot. A foul on the rebound against the Blue Golds.
That's their second foul, and that's the first one on Wetzel. Luther now gets it in bounds. Comes into Beidenbender. Hit that 3-pointer not too long ago here. Going to hand it off to Bias, though, and now to Statler. Back to Beidenbender.
Well, this one's heading into a low-scoring contest tonight, Rick.
Sure is. Statler drives, puts it up. Nice move. He went right through the defense.
He just did a little spin move and he found an open seam and he was there.
12-8 now. Luther by 4. Salvadelli to Flottmeyer in the corner to Sutton. Back out to Miskowski. He'll drive, kick it back to Sutton, takes the three-point shot. He's got it. Andrew Sutton puts in a 3.
That's a big score for the freshman.
And it's 12-11 now. Proudfoot gets the rebound, puts it back up again. Gavin Proudfoot stays with it, and he gets the bucket. And it's 14-11 now. Luther by 3 with 5:30 left in the first half.
Five-second call. Oh, no. They call it Wetzel a block.
Oh.
So Wetzel's going to hit the bench.
Well, one of our sponsors tonight is Kish & Sons Electric. They've been the area's trusted electrical contractor for over 65 years. Their talented team of licensed professionals are ready to tackle any project, whether it's industrial, commercial, or residential. No job is too big or too small. They can handle it all. Call or visit their website for more information. Your friend in the business, Kish & Sons Electric.
With Wetzel going out of the game, the Blue Golds have switched to a zone.
There's 2 by, was that Bias that put that
Bias
in?
got his first bucket.
It's 16-11 now, 4:50 left. Luther almost with the steal there. Flottmeyer with the ball now. Back to Sutton. Sutton to Salvadelli.
Against Regis, Wetzel, I don't know if he hit the bench at all that night. He was in there a lot.
He had like 17 points.
Yeah.
There's Miskowski going in. He'll get another foul. Yeah, Wetzel had 16 points against Regis. Miskowski had 14, but he had 17 against Osseo Fairchild and 16 against Fall Creek. Whoa, rolls it around there. (16-12). Miskowski now on his second shot. Got it again. They definitely need those free throws, that's for sure. 16-13 now. Knights with the ball. There's McNamara, Joey McNamara now hands that one off. Wilm back to Statler. Bias.
Oh, extra step, yep. Didn't get the dribble down for Switchenberg, and so a turnover.
Well, another one of our sponsors tonight, Citizen State Bank. Is it time to dump your bank? Well, make the switch to Citizen State Bank and discover why they're considered one of the top banks in the nation and have one of the best cultures in the industry. Citizen State Bank, an experience like no other with locations in Onalaska and La Crosse. Miskowski with another great move, but that time he doesn't draw the foul. They kick it back outside. Here's Sutton with the ball. Flottmeyer now in the corner. Loose ball, kicked around and kicked out of bounds. I think that should be Aquinas' ball. I think it was Luther that actually kicked it.
It is. It goes back to the Blue Golds. I think there's some hesitation on a couple of the guards for Blue Golds to shoot the 3.
Oh, here's Miskowski now, back to Sutton. Will Skemp. Miskowski again. Skemp's going to drive it in, put it up.
Oh, offensive foul.
That's going to be on Will Skemp. I thought they'd get him for a travel, frankly. Looked like he took a couple steps there before he charged into the defender. 16-13. Luther by 3 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left, first half. McNamara puts one up, doesn't go, out of bounds. Aquinas ball. Luther with 7 fouls, Blue Golds with 4. So the Blue Golds in the bonus. Sutton now to Skemp, to Miskowski, back to Flottmeyer. Miskowski. They try to go inside. They get it to Salvadelli. Salvadelli, nowhere to go. Uh-oh, loose ball. Luther picks it up. I think it would have been over and back anyway if the Blue Golds had picked it up.
Yeah, the Blue Golds had grabbed it. Yep.
Here's Statler with the ball now for the Knights. Back in the corner, shot from the corner's up, and no, rims in and out. But the Knights get it back. Here's the steal, Miskowski takes it all the way. He'll go to the hoop with it. Nope, doesn't get it. Again, loose ball. They'll hand it to Miskowski. Oh, they're saying Miskowski walked.
You know, after all that contact underneath, rolling the basketball on the ground, it was a simple travel out high.
Proudfoot comes back in now. Still 16-13, down to 2 minutes left. I thought sure they were going to call a jump ball in there, but they let them play with it. Like you said, they're really letting them play tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, you can get a little rough and tumble this evening.
Schwichtenberg now drives, gets past the defender, loses the ball. They're going to call a foul.
You know, and that time is a reach-in.
I think that's on Miskowski. His first, the team's 5th. Bias will handle the inbound pass. He gets it to Statler. Statler to Beidenbender. Bias once again. Bias takes it to the hoop, puts it up, doesn't go. Battle underneath, Flottmeyer comes away with it. Now to Miskowski, 16-13. Minute 22 left. Miskowski almost walked with it there, it looked like. Skemp now to Flottmeyer. Miskowski in the corner. Sutton. Skemp thinks about it. Nope. Doesn't take it. Flottmeyer with the ball now. Salvadelli to the hoop. Out of bounds and Aquinas ball.
Yeah, Salvadelli trying to work it in there inside, but there's too much height on him.
Beidenbender, thank you very much. Somebody explaining to me how to pronounce that correctly.
Okay.
Beidenbender. Some of these, I haven't done many Luther games this year, so actually this is the only one I've done. Whoa, Will Skemp with a 3-pointer. Wow. Aquinas needed that one, and we're tied at 16 apiece. Now a foul at the other end. Salvadelli picks up his first foul. And Bias is going to go out. Luther with the ball, looking to get it inbounds. They get it. Oh, nice one.
Good body control by Beidenbender.
Beidenbender puts it in for 2. (18-16), 26 seconds left. Skemp to Sutton. Now to Miskowski, back to Sutton again. Sutton to Skemp, he'll try that 3 again. He nails another one. Will Skemp puts it in for 3. And the Blue Golds take the lead by 1. And that's the half. Wow. So at the half, folks, our score 19-18. Blue Golds taking the lead on a 3-point shot by Will Skemp. There's a young man who had to step into Chris Wilson's shoes, and what a great job he did. Let's take a moment now to remind you that O'Reilly Auto Parts is one of our sponsors today. Shop today during their Power Torque DIY days. Get the tools you need to get the job done right. O'Reilly's carries a full line of hand tools that come with a lifetime guarantee. And now's the time to shop during Power Torque DIY days at any O'Reilly Auto Parts near you. We'll take a break, folks, and we'll come back with some numbers and such and tell you how things went in that first half. You stick around. We'll be back in a moment. Our score, 19-18, Aquinas by 1.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyers Furniture.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse, Reed and Chelsea with you. St. Patrick's Day, Chelsea. You know, so my grandpa was adopted.
Yeah.
But then he found out late in his life that he was actually, his dad was like 100% Irish. Or something like that.
Not 100%.
Not 100%?
That's okay.
No, it wouldn't be 100% because I'm only like 5% Irish. But a little Irish goes a long way.
This isn't your holiday.
I feel like it is.
okay?
I feel like it is because I have Irish in me. And you're Irish-Polish, right?
Look out.
Mix 96 and 107.3 Lacrosse.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay as we're bringing you to halftime here. Let me just take a moment, if I can, to point out to you that one of our sponsors is Blaschke Schneider Funeral Homes. They've been providing thoughtful services for over 80 years now with 2 locations, Caledonia Street and West Avenue. And before the game ends tonight, we will choose a Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home player of the game for both Aquinas and Luther. So stay tuned. That'll be coming up probably right after the game ends. So stay tuned for that. Well, so far our score 19-18. This has been a really close game, Art. Both teams just amazing out there. They've had a little trouble getting the ball in the hoop, though. They've had lots of looks, but it just hasn't gone down as often as they'd like.
It hasn't, and it's a low-scoring affair, which doesn't surprise us. The defense are good on both these two teams, and they just don't have the scoring punch. But these clubs are very tough on defense, and they've really spread it around between these two clubs. Onalaska Luther is led by Brandon Statler. He's got 6 points. Lyndon Bias has got 2. Isaiah Switchenberg, he's got 3. James Biedenbender, he's got 5, and 2 for Gavin Proudfoot coming off the bench. Luther has been blanked at the free throw line, not shooting a free throw in that first half. For the Aquinas, they're led by William Skemp. Will has got 6 points coming on 2 3-pointers. Gavin Wetzel, who hit the bench with 2 fouls, he's got a couple of free throws that came very early in the game. Andrew Sutton has got a 3-pointer. Quinn Muskowski with 4. Jackson Flopmeyer has got 2. And Joseph Savadelli has got a bucket for himself as well. 4 for 6 from the free throw line, and a 1-point contest here at halftime.
Wow, all right, so we'll get back to the game in just a little bit here, but let me once again remind you one of our sponsors is Bacalar Sausage. They've been producing quality, award-winning sausage products since 1935. Made with the finest ingredients using recipes handed down through generations, Bacalar's products are available at your local grocery store. If you're planning a cookout, remember, a grill is not a grill without Bacalar sausage on it. Bacalar's, locally owned and community involved and a fan favorite since 1935. Well, folks, we're going to take another break, and then we'll bring you the second half in just a moment, so don't go nowhere. This is a pretty exciting game, and it's just going to continue that way right to the end. We'll be back after this.
It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's basketball game features a Division IV sectional semifinal between the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Onalaska Luther Knights. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so the Breakfast Club and Pub should be your #1 stop for breakfast or brunch. Try the Breakfast Pub Burger with egg, bacon, hash browns, and provolone cheese served up on a bun. How about some homemade corned beef hash or one of their famous tater tot dishes? They have a full bar, so have a Bloody Mary or mimosa. Try one of 16 beers on tap. The Breakfast Club and Pub at 214 Main Street, open every day till 4, under the yellow awning in downtown La Crosse.
Mix 96 and 107.3 La Crosse, Reed Magnum and Chelsea Lynn with you. Getting closer to St. Patrick's Day.
You told me we were going to do this video.
Yeah.
So this is what I brought.
Again, I come in green, but you up it to a whole nother level, which is great. These are on springs. Where do you get this stuff? You've got a hat for every. You got a hat or ears for every occasion.
That is so true.
Well, wishing all of you a happy St. Patrick's Day, and if you are into corned beef and cabbage, enjoy.
Kiss me, I'm Irish.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay. We get underway for the second half here in just a moment. First of all, let me remind you another sponsor of ours is Battery Mart. And they're not just for car batteries, folks. Why, at Battery Mart, you'll find batteries for your boat, your ATV, your motorcycle, your lawn tractor, why, even your snowblower. Batteries for all your warm and cold weather equipment. Battery Mart in the Industrial Park below Gunderson Lutheran, or look in the yellow pages. You'll find them under batteries. Battery Mart.
These two clubs coming into the second half here, Rick. I think Brad Schopper from Onalaska Luther would probably be looking for his team to see if they can get it inside, because they definitely got the height advantage. And if they've got now back into the lineup, Larsh, he would be a key for them, I think, in this second half. At the same time, the Blue Golds, in a low-scoring affair here, probably looking to see if they can get some better shots. They aren't doing too bad from the three-point line, and they've got Gavin Wetzel back in the lineup after they sat him down for a long period of time in the first half.
Both teams starting out with their starters back in there. Here's Bias with the ball that they try to get it underneath. Almost knocked away. They're going to call a foul. And that's going to be on Miskowski. I think he got a hand in where he shouldn't have. That should be 2 on Quinn Miskowski. Luther ball, they'll inbound it. They get it to Statler. Now around the horn it comes. Here's McNamara. Puts one up. Over it goes, and Flottmeyer with the rebound. Back the other way they come. 19-18. Blue Golds are up by 1. Salvadelli now. Cross court. Gavin Wetzel puts it up and in.
Wetzel, good move away from the ball, and he waited for the defense to clear and got the layup.
21-18. Blue Golds in the lead. Just getting underway in the second half. Oh, nice block by Flottmeyer. Bias had a clear shot, and Flottmeyer came out of nowhere and knocked that away. McNamara now to Lersch. Lersch for 3. In and out. Blue Gold ball. Statler tried to get it away from Skemp, but Skemp held on to it. Now back to Skemp again. Here's Wetzel. Wetzel working against Lersch. He'll put one up. Nope, doesn't go. Can he get it back? No, Lersch picks it up. He'll hand it off to Schwichtenberg. McNamara goes up, doesn't get it. No foul called. Miskowski now brings it down for the Blue Golds. 21-18. Aquinas by 3, puts one up and no go. Rebound comes to Bias. And the Knights bring it back the other way. Schwichtenberg to McNamara. Cross court to Statler. Bias again. Now they go inside to Lersch. Lersch against Wetzel. He spins. He hands it off. A good move on his part, but it doesn't go, and they do get it back. Knights get it back. Schwichtenberg again. Drives. Pulls up at the free throw line. Puts up a free throw. Doesn't go. They're going to say Flottmeyer stepped out. Had his foot on the ground when he hit the ball in, so it's going to be Knight ball. 21-18, Aquinas in the lead.
You know, Joey McNamara averaging double figures for Luther is yet to score tonight. He could be a difference maker in the second half.
Flottmeyer from the corner. What a block by Lersch. Miskowski will take the 3. No, doesn't go. Rebound to the Knights. Nice handoff to Statler, but Statler's going to get fouled.
Salvadelli, that's his first foul tonight.
That's his second foul, actually.
Second foul tonight. He really could give a foul, and it would otherwise have been a wide open shot.
Statler pops that one right in. (21-19), and misses the second one. So Luther down by 2 with 15:27 left. Blue Golds now. Here's Wetzel with the ball. Hands it to Miskowski. Miskowski drives. Whoa, loses it. Bias picks it up, takes it the other way. Right to the hoop. He gets blocked by Skemp. Skemp pushes it ahead, tries to get it to Miskowski. Stolen by Statler. Now Bias throws it away.
Yeah, both coaches just kind of shaking their head on that little exchange.
Right. Come on, guys, slow down. Here's Flottmeyer with the ball for the Blue Golds. Skemp. Salvadelli, around the outside they go. Here comes Miskowski, drives in, puts it up, doesn't go. Now McNamara with the ball to Schwichtenberg. Statler. There they go inside to Lersch. Lersch puts it up and in. Isaiah Lersch gets his first 2 points and ties it up at 21 apiece now. Salvadelli in the corner. Flottmeyer back to Salvadelli again. Skemp goes around to Miskowski. Now Flottmeyer in the corner. Salvadelli, he'll drive. Takes it to the hoop, puts it up and in for 2.
Salvadelli with 4 points in the game. He likes to do that drive. Oh, Wetzel fell down and left Larsch wide open.
Tied up again. 23 apiece. We got a foul. Is that Bias's first foul?
It is.
And the team's first foul in the second half. Here's Miskowski. Hotmeyer to Salvadelli in the corner. Salvadelli drives, kicks it back out to Miskowski, now to Flottmeyer. All the way to Salvadelli. He drives in, spins, nice move, and puts it in for two.
That's a second inside move for Salvadelli.
Blue Golds get it back again. 25-23. Luther down by 2. Just under 13 minutes left. Miskowski drives, kicks it out. Salvadelli for 3. Nope, doesn't go, but Wetzel is right there and he gets blocked. What a block by Lersch.
Did a clean block right from the top of the jump.
Absolutely, and there's Schwichtenberg with a 3. Isaiah Schwichtenberg puts in a 3-pointer. And it's 26-25 as Luther takes the lead now. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
I often hear from people that a bank is just a bank. Well, I encourage you to talk to our customers, our employees, or check out our reviews to find out why you can't live without Citizen State Bank. I also encourage you to stop in one of our offices, since the difference will be felt within seconds, and is why we are known to have one of the best cultures in the industry. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you stop in and check out what all the buzz is about? I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Art Fay bringing you tonight's game, and what a game it is. 26-25. Luther is up by 1. Wow. Let me remind you, one of our sponsors tonight, Ace of Lacrosse in the Shelby Mall, your work and play headquarters. Whatever you need for that home improvement project, you'll find it at Ace. And when it's time to play, check out Ace Sportsland for your hunting and fishing supplies. Talk to the experts at Ace of Lacrosse in the Shelby Mall. Luther up by 1 with 12:36 left. Aquinas gets the ball down. Salvadelli pulls up, kicks it back out to Skemp. Skemp now to Miskowski.
Well, the seeding on these teams, Blue Gold's coming in as a number 7 seed. Luther was a number 4 in this bracket.
Gavin Wetzel drives in. They're going to call a foul. Who's that on Lersch?
Oh, that's
3.
3. I mean, there's a lot of basketball time left. Coach Schopper going to have to make a decision with him.
Well, they didn't lose too much with Proudfoot in there. And now Miskowski launches himself to the basket, doesn't get it, but he'll go to the line and shoot a couple. And that's 3 on
Christian Wilm.
Christian Wilm, that's 3 on him. Shots up, and Miskowski misses that one. Wilm hits the bench. Miskowski puts the second one up and misses that one too. Boy, can't afford to miss those.
Yeah. Free throws are going to be important in this game.
Absolutely.
It's so tight.
Especially when you're cutting to the basket like that, they're gonna. If you don't get the shot, you're gonna end up at the free throw line. You got to make your free throws. Here's Bias, kicks it back out again. Schwichtenberg, now to Lersch, now to Statler. Back to Bias again. Trying to go inside, finds Schwichtenberg, puts it up, doesn't go, and Wetzel with the rebound. Excuse me, that was Biedenbender. On the inside there. Salvadelli now.
You know, tonight you can get away with a lot of body checking, but as soon as you start reaching in, these officials will call you on it.
Yeah, Biedenbender picks up his first. Miskowski now to Skemp. Over to Salvadelli. Back to Skemp again. They go inside to Wetzel. Wetzel has to kick it back out. Back to Wetzel again. Now to Flottmeyer. Here's Salvadelli. Drives. Oh, they're going to call that a jump ball. Schwichtenberg got his hand on it. However, the arrow is towards Aquinas. Now Lersch goes out and Proudfoot comes in. Luther up by 1. Wetzel to Flottmeyer to Miskowski. Shot by Skemp, that time doesn't go. Whoa, what a shot. Biedenbender puts it in for 2, goes high on the glass with that one.
Incredibly high, Rick. That was a real lob up there.
Luther by 3 now, 28-25, 10:35 left. Wetzel to Flottmeyer to Skemp. Skemp feeds it inside to Salvadelli. Salvadelli nowhere to go, back to Wetzel. To Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer thought about it. Nope, Salvadelli now. Spins, puts it up. There's the block.
Schwarzenberg came out of nowhere and be able to swat that one away.
Biedenbender now into the corner they go to Bias. And Wetzel's going to get called on that one. Wetzel having a few words with the referee, explaining, I didn't do it, ref, I didn't do it. Sutton comes in, Wetzel goes out. He's got 3 fouls, and they certainly can't lose him. Sutton, though, came in earlier and hit a 3-pointer in that first half. Biedenbender spins and puts it in.
That was a really nice move by James Biedenbender.
Luther opens up a 5-point lead. Flottmeyer drives, pulls it up. Looking for help in the corner. Sutton now to Flottmeyer. Back to Sutton again. Back to Flottmeyer. Miskowski. Miskowski takes the jumper. Nope, doesn't go. Rebound comes to Sutton. Sutton with a fast move in there to get that ball. Here's Sutton driving, puts it up. Nope, doesn't go. He gets the ball back. It's loose, out of bounds. They're going to say Aquinas ball.
Andrew Sutton just sticking with it.
That's some hustle there by that young man, that's for sure. If you're joining us tonight on the internet, folks, I invite you to click on our subscribe button there. And whenever we go live, you'll get a notice that KQEG has just went live. We got some big games coming up. Tomorrow night, we'll have the Onalaska Central game. Oh, too much time.
Yeah, 5-second call on Skemp trying to get it in. Coach Reinhardt saying, you know, that was such a 3-second. He's saying it was a 3-second count.
All right, here's Statler with the ball now. Goes inside to Lersch. Lersch back out to Statler. Statler drives, kicks it to the corner, shots up, and no, doesn't go. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Say Luther ball. I think that was maybe off of Sutton. I'm not sure, though.
You know, right now, Luther's got 2 big guys underneath, Rick. They got 2 6'7" kids.
Yeah.
With Larsh and Proudfoot in there.
Proudfoot gets the ball.
Oh.
He took down Salvadelli. They're going to call a foul.
That's got to be an offensive foul on Proudfoot.
Matt Ruderman coming into lineup now for the Blue Golds. Will Skemp is going out. That's 2 on Proudfoot.
Now Reutemann came in and he only averages a point a game, but you saw him, I think it was against Fall Creek.
No, it was Regis.
Regis?
Yeah.
And he had himself just a
Flottmeyer underneath. No, doesn't go. Flatmeyer with a great opportunity there, didn't pull it off.
Yeah, he's a little bit too far underneath and he had an awkward shot.
Yeah. Luther now with the ball. Out to Statler. Schwichtenberg.
Big possession right now by the Knights.
They can start putting this thing away if they can hit another one here. Statler with the ball. Schwichtenberg. They go inside to Proudfoot. He spins, puts it up. Got it.
Here's that 2-2-1 zone, full court press.
32-25. Luther in the lead now with 7:45 left. Miskowski goes in, puts it up, doesn't go, no foul called. Now Lersch underneath, spins, puts that one up, off the rim it comes. Rebound to Reutemann. And a timeout called by Aquinas, I should say. Full timeout. All right, we'll take a break, folks. We'll come back just a little bit, so don't go away. 32-25, Luther's in the lead. Back after this.
You know, the thing I'm most proud of when I think about our company is the reputation that we've been able to build in this community. Our technicians have done a great job going out and performing magnificent jobs for the customer. And our customers have rewarded us with some really great reviews online.
We have over 150 five-star reviews online right now. Our technicians do a great job out there, and our reviews show it.
We can say without hesitation, when you choose Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Art Fay bringing you the game tonight. 32-25 our score. Luther up by 7 points right now. Let's take a moment and remind you that another one of our sponsors tonight, our good friends at Kirchner Custom Builders, your residential and commercial building partners. They do it all, from large commercial buildings to beautiful custom-built homes. Kirchner works with you hand in hand until your project is finished. Visit their website at KirchnerCustomBuilders.com.
Well, to start this second half, it's been a 14-6 difference between these two clubs. You know, low-scoring contest, and Aquinas just not finding the mark.
Aquinas has to get it down.
They got to get that across the time stripe here.
Yeah. Salvadelli does it. Gets it ripped out of his hands.
Yeah, he was actually triple teamed there. You know, that's a tough spot. He picked up his dribble right past the time stripe. That's one of the toughest spots to pick up your dribble when you're seeing a full court press.
All right, Luther gets it back. Here's Statler with the ball now for the Knights. Lersch takes it inside to, knocked away from Proudfoot. Miskowski brings it down for the Blue Golds. Hands it off to Skemp. Flatmeyer to Salvadelli. Salvadelli for three. Nope, doesn't go, but the rebound comes to Wetzel, but he loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Luther ball. Proudfoot's going to go out now, and Joey McNamara is going to come in.
Yeah, the sophomores had a good night tonight.
Yes. 6:46 left in this game. Luther up by 7. Here's Lersch with the ball, goes inside. From the bias, back out again. Bias now to McNamara. McNamara spins, takes it to the hoop. He's got 2. Joey McNamara, his first points on the night.
And the biggest lead of the night for Luther, up by 9.
34-25. Down to 6:14 left. Blue Golds haven't had a basket in a while. There's the inside feed to, again, that's a great play if Flatmeyer can finish it.
Yeah, we saw that the other night too.
Yeah, well, it's the second time we've seen that tonight, maybe even the third time, and it hasn't worked. McNamara puts it up, doesn't go. Crashing the boards, Lersch pulls it down. No, not that time. Wetzel now. To Miskowski. Flatmeyer. Potmeyer draws a foul. That'll be Luther's 6th foul. And Biedenbender goes out with 2 fouls. Miskowski now. He'll drive, puts it up, doesn't go. Boy, they keep getting the looks, but they just can't get it to fall.
That was a shot that was important that should have gone in for the Blue Golds.
Lersch outside again to McNamara. Joey McNamara now to Statler. Back to McNamara. And a timeout called by Brad Schopper, it looks like. He probably knows I need to do another commercial. Another one of our sponsors tonight, Paliger Electric, the leading electrical contractor in Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Get an established, equipped, and bonded electrical contractor with a history of award-winning safety for your commercial or your industrial project. Paliger Electric. Call them at 608-788-6800 or on the web at paligerelectric.com.
Blue Golds, Rick, are at a crucial point now. 5 minutes left in the game, 9 points down. They got to find a way to start manufacturing some points here. In the second half, they've only scored 6 points.
Oh, my. All right, then, Luther with the ball. Bias looking for somebody. There he finds McNamara. Now back to Bias again. Inside to Lersch. Lersch against Wenzel. Hands it off to Schwichtenberg. Schwichtenberg with a nice drive, loses it out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to call foul. Going to go against Andrew Sutton.
Yep, that's 2 on Sutton. Schwichtenberg from the line. Nope, misses it. (34-25), Luther up by 9 with just under 5 minutes left. That one he got. Luther up by 10 now. Blue Golds with the ball. Luther pulls back down. 35-25 our score. 4:36 left. Blue Golds desperate for a basket.
That was a tripping foul, and that'll be the, I think it was 7 fouls. Yeah, we'll be shooting free throws.
Yep, they'll shoot 1-on-1 now. They called that one on Bias, I believe his 2nd foul. And now Salvadelli nails it. Can't afford to miss anything now. Back to a 9-point game. That one he misses. Lersch gets it. Skowski working Schwichtenberger, doesn't get it. Luther with the ball. Statler with Sutton on him. Now to Bias. Flotmeyer on him. Here's Lersch with Wenzel. Schwichtenberg. Salvadelli going for the ball, doesn't get it, and here's the rebound, comes to the Knights and Bias.
And they're starting to take a little bit of the air out of the clock.
They're backing out. Going to make the Blue Golds come after them.
And now they're doing the weave out high.
And Sutton knocks it away, but not far enough away. Here's Lersch underneath. Loose ball picked up by Wetzel. Now knocked away.
Going to be on Salvadelli.
You know, that's a tough call because nobody really had control of the ball. They were both going after it. And Salvadelli ends up getting the call. And now Aquinas will take the timeout. And I believe it's a full timeout, too. So we'll take a moment. Mention another one of our sponsors tonight. Tim Clayson and the gang at Clayson Buick GMC. For over 40 years now, Clayson has been your choice for quality new and used vehicles. Serving as the La Crosse Buick and GMC dealer of choice, Clayson services the entire tri-state area, offering fair prices, outstanding customer support, and the best service and parts department for all new and pre-owned Buicks and GMC products. That's Clayson Buick GMC on La Crosse's south side. Also,
go ahead.
Also one of our sponsors tonight, Festival Foods in the Three Rivers Plaza. Proud to support Wisconsin's high school athletes. Visit any of the 32 convenient fast food locations in Wisconsin or online at festfoods.com. Festival Foods, it's the little things. Locally owned and community involved, that's Festival Foods. Art, you were going to say?
I was just going to say, with 3:29 left in the clock and a 9-point lead for Luther, some of the Luther fans are starting to feel it, and Luther can go out here and see if they can take off some time off that clock. I think that's probably what they're going to be doing here, as they did that little delay weave when they started the last possession.
Let's see what they do now. Bias, Schwichtenberg,
and right now, yeah, Aquinas is in a zone. They got to come out after him.
They come out and trap. Get it back out again. Schwichtenberg now. Back to Schwichtenberg. Under 3 minutes now. Knights controlling the ball.
Yeah, they've milked off already 40 seconds, Rick.
Bias with the ball. They go underneath. Schwichtenberg for two. (37-26) now. Blue Goals really desperately need a basket here. There's a steal by Bias. Puts it up and in. Lyndon Bias. And that very well could be the nail. Luther up by 13 now. Sutton for three. Got it. Andrew Sutton made that one look easy. Make that another two for the Knights. 41-29.
Will Skimp's going to be coming back in, see if he can add a little firepower from the three-point range for the Blue Goals.
Miskowski. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. What was it?
They're going to call it a foul against Wetzel for some kind of blocking foul. That's his fourth. He'll stay into the game.
Might as well at this point. Flottmeyer goes out though. Skemp comes in. So they take out the freshman. Here's Lersch, pushes it down court. Oh, Schwichtenberg almost lost that, but a nice spin move brings it back. Again, the Knights are saying, let's just eat some clock here. It's down to 1:18 seconds. Blue Goals have to foul, and they do. Sutton will foul Statler, who's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. That's Sutton's third foul. And he gets it. And it's 42-29. And again. 43-29. A minute 10 left. Miskowski pulls up and shoots, and no, doesn't go. And this time they foul Schwichtenberg. And Schwichtenberg will go to the line. He is 1 out of 2 from the line. Bias goes out, and Biedenbender comes in. 1 minute left here. It's up, and it's in. 44-29. Luther by 15 points with a minute left. This is looking pretty solid for the Knights. Second one he misses. Wetzel on the rebound. Miskowski now brings it down quickly. Hands it to Sutton. Sutton steps back, can't shoot. Miskowski, he'll put it up. Doesn't go. Rebound comes to the Knights. We're down to 47 seconds left. And the Luther fans are getting into it now.
Yep. They can feel it now, and Aquinas is not going to foul anymore. And they're going to go to the sectional championship.
Absolutely. 27 seconds left. 44-29.
Brad Reinhardt wanted the foul. He's going to put back in Jackson Flotmeyer. But I think that's to give Gavin Wetzel.
Yeah, give Wetzel a chance to come out. The senior gets a round of applause. The only senior on the team.
You know, they made it much farther in the tournament than I think a lot of people had expected.
Yeah, very true. They won the region, got to this sectional semifinal. There's McNamara putting that one in, and a timeout called. Well, I got one more sponsor that I have to mention here. Schumacher Kish, Funeral and Cremation Services, serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years. Traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. So tomorrow night, folks, we'll be back on the stream with another big game. Central and Onalaska Hilltoppers go at it tomorrow night from UWL. And if you can't get a ticket, you can't get in, well, you can watch it right here at kqegtv.com. Terry Erickson, Carl Greenfield, and myself will be there. And I imagine Art will be there too. Probably all be there for this one. It's a big game. It'll be a lot of fun. I hope you can either tune us in or come watch the game. Tip off at 7 o'clock. We'll probably start our broadcast around 6:45. For both teams, really no big changes in players or anything. So I believe that's McNamara at the line, his second shot. Missed it. Flotmeyer on the rebound, and Miskowski will bring it down. 15 seconds left. Skemp gets blocked. McNamara got a hand in front of him, and that's going to do it, folks. 9 seconds left. And our final score here, 45-29, the Knights beat the Blue Golds. And Onalaska Luther goes on to Eau Claire on Saturday, where they will go on to play against who, Art?
They'll either play Unity, who's the #1 seed, or Cameron. They're playing tomorrow night, as you said, at Eau Claire Memorial for the sectional championship and an opportunity to go to state.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame for these Blue Golds. They had a great season, a great postseason, I should say. Not the best season, but you know, what's looking good for them is future seasons, because they've got a lot of young kids on that team that are going to get better next year, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see them at this game again next year.
They could very well be. I mean, they get into this tournament run, you just never know what happens, and tonight for the Blue Golds, they had themselves a good run in the tournament there, but just couldn't keep up with Onalaska Luther. Their second half They only scored 10 points tonight, so their offense just shut down on them in the second half, and unfortunately for the Blue Golds, that spells a loss. But Onalaska Luther came out, and they came steady, and they went into their big guys, and they really had a balanced scoring attack, and they looked very good tonight.
Tell us what the scores look like here.
For Onalaska Luther, the only one in double figures tonight, as they spread it out very nicely, was Isaiah Switzenberg. He had 10 points tonight. Brandon Statler had 9, also 9 for James Biedenbender. 3 points for Joey McNamara, 4 for Lyndon Bias, 6 points for Isaiah Lurch, and 2 points for Gavin Proudfoot tonight. For Aquinas, 6 points for Will Skimp, a couple of three-pointers out there. Andrew Sutton had 6 as well. 4 points for Gavin Wetzel, 4 for Quinn Muskowski. Jackson Flotmeyer had 2. Joseph Savadelli had 5 points this evening. So nobody in double figures for Aquinas out of their 29 points.
All right.
Oh, I take that back. 7 points.
He had 7 points tonight.
Savadelli.
Yeah, that's what I had. Okay. Well, then, you have players of the game. What do you think? Who would you choose for Luther?
Wow. That one kind of went around a little bit here.
That's a tough one.
I think, his presence inside and the blocks that he did, Isaiah Larsh maybe.
Okay.
And I think that was, there were a lot of kids out there playing some good ball at different times in the game, but I think his presence inside made a big difference. He didn't score a lot of points. Nobody really did tonight, but I think his presence made a big difference when Aquinas went down the lane and tried to shoot those shots, and they made him change a lot of shots going close in.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's a good one. How about for Aquinas? I'd kind of lean towards the senior. What do you think?
I do too. Gavin Wetzel, he had his hands full tonight with the big guys, and he played tough inside. He had 4 points tonight, but I think more so it's one of those games that you look at the defensive play. I think Gavin Wetzel in his final game as an Aquinas Blue Gold did a nice job out there.
All right. Well, then again, our final score, Luther 45 and the Blue Golds 29. And again, tomorrow night, folks, we will be at Mitchell Hall over at UWL for the sectional semifinal for Division II, and the Onalaska Hilltoppers take on the Central Red Raiders for the third time.
That's a huge game.
Should be interesting. Terrence Thompson was quoted in the paper today as saying, "We're not going to let them do it to us 3 times in a row."
Well, he had a good game in the regional championship.
He did. He's had a couple of good postseason games, so let's see if they can pull it off tomorrow night. Should be a pretty exciting game no matter what. So I hope you'll join us, folks. If you can't get in, and I understand tickets are going really fast, they may not have any left.
Well, that's part of the reason. Well, I think they got some left, but that was part of the reason they moved it from La Crosse Logan, because the pressure on the tickets was beyond their capacity over there.
Yeah.
And they took a look at the university, and they were available and willing to help them out, and there it is.
All right. So join us tomorrow night. So great job on camera, Kyle. Good job. Until next time, I'm Rick Wilson for Art Fay. Again, our final score, 45-29. Luther wins it. That's all from Arcadia High School. Good night, everybody.
You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week, featuring the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Onalaska Luther Knights. The High School Game of the Week, made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Citizen State Bank, a banking experience like no other, with locations in La Crosse and Onalaska. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, better service, better parts at an O'Reilly's near you. The Breakfast Club and Pub on Main Street in downtown La Crosse. Breakfast with a flair. Lasky Schneider Funeral Home, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, tractor, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart. Ace of La Crosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. Clayson Buick GMC. Discover the difference at Clayson Buick GMC on La Crosse's south side. Palinger Electric. Commercial and industrial electrical contractors. Palinger Electric. Festival Foods in the Three Rivers Plaza. It's the little things at Festival Foods. Kirchner Custom Builders, commercial and residential builders. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.